Hello! I'm back! I'm alive! I didn't cease to exist. My other table did, but I didn't. How is it going, guys? How has it been? I haven't been able to stream in literally a week, so I'm very glad to be back. And we got Scarlet and Violet, so that's nice. That is very nice. I've gotten to open a lot of it this week. I'm loving it. And now we finally get to open some together. I'm very well stocked. I'm just finishing adding stuff to the board. Man, you guys, this week has been insane. It has been a week to put it simply. But yeah, so for those of you that haven't been keeping up, last Saturday I had to cut my streams short because my camera broke. And then I was gonna try and fix it and stream on Monday. And then my table broke. And not just like regular break, like it broke in half. There you can check my videos. I have a short about it. But yeah, so table gone. But we moved back to the old table that I had been using previously. So this is a good while ago that I switched tables. I mean, a good while is in like a few months, but I regretted changing tables for a lot of reasons, but there were a lot of things that were really good about changing tables. But the other table I decided to break in half, so it is no longer around. But we're back to the old table, but it's in a new place, and it's in a really weird place in the corner of my room. Like, one side is like the foot of my bed. Over there is my closet, which, this is what my closet looks like. That's my closet. And then, yeah, behind me you can see I've got my backdrop that's just covering like where my makeup desk and stuff are. But yeah, weird little corner spot. Got any singles? Like from the new set? Yes. The question is where they are. All of my stuff has just been absolute chaos for the last week. Let me think where did I put them? I literally had them on a little pile on this desk, and then I was like, okay, I need to move everything off this desk in general. Got it. So yeah, I don't have access to a ton of my stuff because in order to move things, I just like piled a lot of things all over the place, but I know I have a couple things, so let me just I gotta check over there. I think it's just on my other table, so let me hurry and see if that's where I have some of my singles. Alright, I guess they were not where I thought I put them. But at some point I will have singles. Like I said, I did have some. Oh, maybe that's it. Here's a couple of them. Okay, so I do have the Miradon EX Alt Art. Or Special Illustration Rare, as they call it. I do have that one, and I do have the really playable Gardevoir. I think... Oh, I have the Gyarados Terra. And yeah, I think those are the only three that I'm looking to move from this set. But yeah, if any of those interest you, do let me know. Yeah, we got those, and then somewhere around here I have a B-set Charizard that it's like I think it's the mod played one that I still have, but I actually have to find where that is in order to sell it. But hopefully once I've got things a little bit more organized, I will have more singles. I want to start doing more with singles, actually. I've been looking into that, but for now, most of the single type stuff that I have is what goes into the mystery packs. But we do have some fun mystery packs going on now. I've got the trainer mystery packs that are mostly just like full art and secret rare trainers, and then like with an occasional like vintage trainer in there. So those are pretty fun. I really enjoyed making those. Yeah, let me take a second and check orders. I moved all of my stuff on my computer around, and it's like very trippy, but I think I like it, but I'm not 100% sure yet. It takes even more time to set up, but I'm like, this could be better. There's slightly less stuff on top of everything else, so. Do you usually stream here, like at this setting in my room, or like on YouTube? No, the desk that I had been streaming at for the past 3 to 5 months broke in half on Monday. On YouTube, yes. Or at least for my own streams I do on YouTube. The streams that I do for Hilltop are all on Whatnot. I considered doing some of my own streams on Whatnot, and then I remembered that their fees are brutal, and I was like, yeah, nah, I'm good. So yeah, mostly just YouTube. Every once in a while I might randomly show up somewhere else, but yeah. Hey, welcome, Zombie! How do you like the new camera? Oh my goodness, when I turned it on, I was like, whoa! I don't just look like a bunch of pixels anymore! It's so classy. So classy. And of course I also like that I'm now on a table that's not breaking in half. It's pretty amazing. And yes, we've also got tons of Scarlet Violet. I forgot to put the ETBs on here. Let's see. I have 10. I have 10 of them. I got a whole case. Let me just 10. I'm just gonna copy and paste right here where it says Scarlet Violet, because that is easier than typing it out on my currently sideways keyboard. And there we go. Perfect. Alright, cool. There, we got that on there. So let's maybe, I guess I'll like highlight the Scarlet Violet stuff in different colors. I guess I could just do it like bright red, except that looks like really, really harsh. But, oh, that's kind of nice. I'll just have to make it so that the magic stuff isn't that color if I wanted that color. Okay, maybe I'll choose a different one. Let me pick a different purple. Oh, now there's nothing. I can go like that and change the letters. There, perfect. I like that. That's what we will go with. Then we will use my lovely little format painter to do the same thing here. And then it's gonna be silly. And format painter to the, oh, didn't mean to do it on the bird tints too. I guess I'll just have to format painter the old one. We almost got this. Yes, okay, cool. I think, other than the part where this is like, okay, it's just too big now. That's what the issue is. Okay, perfect. I think you can see what's going on here for the most part. I guess this also needs to be smaller. Oh, when I made it smaller, it decided that meant I wanted it to scroll sideways. Excel, you're great, but also annoying. Okay, there we go. Scarlet Violet officially on the board. I do also have sleeved packs. That is probably a lot of what we'll be using. Wait a second, this was supposed to be, one moment, that's not in the right spot. It's supposed to be 450, not 5. I just put it in the wrong place because I was rushing to get ready. I was like, I'm so ready to finally do a stream after not being able to do a stream for like literally a week. Now, there you go. Now it's in the right place. So yeah, we'll mostly be using like sleeved packs for those. And then yeah, I got the ETVs and the booster boxes, and it's very exciting. So yeah, we have lots and lots of Scarlet Violet. It's gonna be sweet. Now a new desk. I mean, I moved back to my original desk that I originally streamed on, and it's working alright so far. It's a lot bigger than the other one. The only thing I don't like is the other one was an L-shaped desk, and that was so nice to be able to have like a desk on 2 sides. But this one is just, it's not actually a desk, it's just a table. So it's just one long, large table, and there's nothing over here. So I had to get like a little cart thing, but I wanted like a little like small, I don't know, nightstand type like size thing, like end table to put there, but I don't know. For now we got a little cart and the desk, and in the very least, at the moment, it is not a giant mess on my desk. That's the only place. Everywhere else in my room is a giant mess, but the desk, aka table, is looking good. Anyways, I should probably check orders real quick. Now that I think I maybe put everything on the board. I picked up a lot of stuff this week and it was just chaos, so I don't even know what all I got. Hey, welcome, John! Yes, I know, right? I'm finally back. It took me a week because, yeah, camera and a table within 2 days. I don't know how I am this good at breaking things, but I'm back with my old desk, aka just a table, and a new camera. The new camera is so cool. It's pretty classy. And then on the Zard, I think you owe me last week's payment and this week's payment. They make those electric desks in L shape too. Man, like those electric desks are really, really classy, but also really, really expensive. Like this table, it cost me nothing because my parents have owned it for longer than I've been alive. Like this just, my entire life, this table has just always been here. I mean, when I was a kid, this was my Lego table. Like it was my table. All my Legos were on this one. Actually, I had like 2 tables for all my Legos. And then like one like shared table. It was me and my siblings had the most amazing Lego politics, you know. It was good times. But yeah, so table working pretty alright. Knock on wood, your PC won't break. No, my PC should be just fine. It is a nice, it is just vibing. It's really happy, I think, in its new little spot where it's not squished between like a shelf and the wall. There's no boxes of magic cards behind it to knock off, and it's just sitting with the routers just right on top of it, so they're just tight, close buddies. It's great. But yeah, I think everything that's gonna break is done breaking because, like I said, my old cameras I've been using since I originally started streaming, and I got them for like $10 in the Walmart clearance section. So they were kind of trashed from day one. And the table also, when I found it like in our spare room, I was like, hey Mom, I'm gonna use this table if nobody else is. And she's like, I don't know, you might want to talk to your sister about it because she was using that table and she said it was like a really bad desk. And I was like, and so I asked, and she's just like, yeah, it's just not like really well made. Like, I don't know, it's just really difficult to like put together and keep together. And I was like, whatever. I need a desk, so I'm gonna use it. And it's been slowly falling apart. Like all of the like little like support beams have just been slowly all falling off, like literally just falling off. Or like a lot of like the screws, the places that they were supposed to go in, the wood was really cheap thin wood, and so it would just like jiggle enough, and then it would just like all the little spots that the screws are supposed to go in would like get too big, and so the screws couldn't go in them anymore, and so it was literally just falling apart at the seams. But surprisingly, that wasn't what caused it to break in half. What caused it to break in half was the top of the desk just was like, I'm done, and dumped all my stuff on the floor. It was pretty dramatic. There was like a pile of slabs, and those made a lot of noise. And of course there was a potato on my desk as well, and that was kind of loud. Yeah, I am very glad that my actual PC wasn't on that desk. Fortunately, I was smart enough when I started using that desk to not put my PC or monitors on at least the flimsiest part of the desk. 'Cause like I said, it was an L shape, and one side of the L is completely gone now. Like, poof, gone. The other side was slightly more sturdy, and that's where I had one of my monitors, and then the other monitor was just on a windowsill. You know, just vibing. See, it almost broke on stream because I was trying to set up to do a stream. Probably was going to end up being a stream with no face cam, but I just wanted to do a stream. But literally like 10 minutes before the stream was supposed to start, just, I was like, okay, I guess not. No stream for most of the week. But now we are back and we have tons of Scarlet Violet. Ooh, I remembered what I forgot to add. I have the Clara and Cyrus milk boxes. Ooh, that's not what I wanted. Yes. No? What is it? Okay, let me just... Trying to use a sideways keyboard is confusing my poor little brain. It's been a long week. My brain doesn't know how to function anymore. Okay, so I think yeah, it should be. Actually, it is 40 on those. That works. Clara/Cyrus. Milk box. Alright, we got those on the board now. And I think maybe that's everything. Oh, I know what I'm forgetting. Guess you got more hidden fates. I did! Isn't that sweet? I was not planning on getting hidden fates originally, and then bam, hidden fates. So we got some more hidden fates on the board as well. See, we got some more fun stuff on there. Blazer. Potato. That is exactly what I expected to hear from you. You had to go a whole week without trying to bribe me to eat a potato. I bet that was painful. Probably very painful. How am I today? You know, I'm just chilling, you know. I'm just happy that I've gotten my setup figured out so I can stream again. And my fit at the moment, it was really warm when I got into my room. So I just took my sweater off and just left the turtleneck I have on underneath. So right now I'm just wearing a black turtleneck and like a black skirt. But I can grab my sweater. You guys want to see my sweater? Let me grab it real quick. Alright, I'm back. I've got my sweater now. Let me just like move my chair out of the way so you guys can kind of see. Look how cute these sleeves are. They've got little like strawberries on them. So there you go. How much for Miradon? Interestingly enough, I am actually selling this one. I know I told you I wouldn't sell any more alts, but I plan on opening a lot of this set, so I'm like, if I'm gonna open this set, I actually have to have money to buy the set for myself. So let me check. It is a pretty clean looking one, so I'm definitely not interested in selling it for like a deal. Just to, I mean, the back isn't as good as the front, but the front is really, really nice looking. Let's see. I would want to ask 70 for it, but I would be willing to go down to 65. But that's probably the lowest that I would sell it for. Should've got 2 new cams for a fit cam. You know, that would have been fun. I used to have one of those. I used to have one, but it was another one of my really cheap cams, and yeah, those, I'm too busy buying booster boxes to buy more cameras, you know? And I mean, I'm just happy that I have a new face cam that's working so nice. Slowly but surely, my setup is becoming more professional. Like when I finally bought my nice microphone last year, that was such a good decision. My old microphone was complete trash. This one's a lot better. This is quite a lot better. Alright guys, I'm going to check orders again real quick, because I'm dying to open some Scarlet Violet. Let's see. Oh, okay, we got the Zard payment and 2 breakthrough for John. Let's go. Let me hurry and mark that down for the Zard and breakthrough. I'm so excited to open this breakthrough. Like, I'm excited. I hope we pull some Mewtwo's. Okay, let's see. Where is my little... There we go. Wow, somehow it is already April 1st. How wild. Alright, got that. Oh, breakthrough's over here. I found it. Condition outside sleeve. Yeah, we can take a closer look after we open these for John. Like readjust my camera now that I'm getting used to my new desk. Also, you can see like all of my playmats now. I got Arceus, there's Charizard back there. I have some random like Halloween one back there, but then here's my cute starter one, and then Rayquaza. Alright, there we go. Let's see what we got for you, John. Time to see if we can, like, first pack magic up on Mewtwo. You know, it's kind of interesting. Oh my goodness, a Pikachu! He's so cute. Also, I made a mistake of not putting a trash can over here, so I'm gonna have a huge mess to clean up yet later, so that's fun. Starting off with a cute little Pikachu. Let's see, we got Octillery and a Marowak. Nothing too wild in there. There is a breakthrough code card. Anybody wants to use that? And on to bag number 2. Got Doduo and Griselia. Unfortunately, no Mewtwo's this time. This time. One of these times, we surely should be getting a Mewtwo. At least I think that would be a reasonable request, you know. Hurry and get these added to your stack. Gotta like, there we go. Right, in the stack. Bam. Alright, and then I do believe we got another order, so let me check on that. Ruby Sapphire, okay. Doing something a little bit spicy tonight. Okay, we take that. Alright, let me see. Ruby Sapphire is in this box. Yes. Almost got it. There we go. Alright. Does anyone know? Look at the Chinese sentiment cards. Unfortunately, I've not been able to find anybody that can get Chinese product at the moment. Apparently, it's hard to get in China and even harder to get everywhere else. Much of the cards came out with Nyx. There's so much of that. What's the worst is that most of the cards I've noticed with Nyx have been like in the rare reverse slots, and I'm like, this is so lame. Like, how could they do this to us? Alright, let's see. I think it's one to the front. I might be wrong. Okay. It's a Whelmer. Starting off with a Whelmer. We got the Makuhito. You little Electrike. Wingull! And to finish off. Oh, it's the reverse! Okay, so I guess there was no pack trick. But there is a reverse. It is some kind of trainer. Man, I forgot how hard these like reverses hit. Man, it's so shiny. Alright, let me grab a sleeve. So wait, I guess we didn't get a rare in that pack. These Spanish packs are so confusing. They're like Japanese packs in that they have less cards and like the way that the packs are set up, but the cards look like English cards. But there we go. You know, we'll sleeve all of these up for you because it's not like you get Ruby Sapphire cards just, you know, very often, especially pack fresh ones. So we will give these all nice little sleeves. That's an energy search. I thought it looked familiar. I'm like, this looks like a trainer that I should like know what it is. That would make sense. It also says something that looks very much like the word energy. So checks out. Alrighty, we will go ahead and get those added to your stack, zombie. Boop. There we go. Remember, I got that Aggron was wild. Yes, that was very exciting. Alright, let's take a quick look-sees at the Miraidon. Could get a box worth of Spanish Ruby Sapphire. Man, that would be amazing. But there's I don't even know where I would begin to like look for that. So yeah, you can see very, very pretty. Like I'm checking the top where I've seen most Nyx. I think this one's clean. Like it is a clean looking Miraidon. Let's see if we zoom in. If it will focus. But yeah, it is a clean one. It's a very clean one. Alright, let's stick that back in its top loader. But yeah, I think other than a little bit of the centering on the back being off, it is a very nice looking Miraidon. Alright, let me refresh orders again, real quick. Guys, I'm dying to open some. No whitening. It is clean. It's very clean. I was able to buy the power. Oof, that's rough. Power outages are very much not vibey. You know, they just not a very good time. Not a very good time at all. Let's see. I'm trying to think what else I got from the Scarlet Violet box that I opened for myself. I think the Miradon and the Arven were the main pulls, but I don't know where I put the Arven. He's somewhere lost in all the stuff I've been moving around this week, but I did get that too. How much for shipping? Let's see, do we have a stack fee right now? Let me see. Maybe not. Maybe we don't. I always forget whether or not we have a stack for you. So not in that box. Oh, yes we do. We do have a little stack. I think like 7. No, I just have the one. But the only reason I'm willing to sell it is because I want to open a lot more of this set. And I don't have the extra funds to open that much of it, so I'm just gonna like sell my pulls and then open more, and then sell my pulls and open more, because I just want to open a lot of it. You know? Oh, we got an order. Let me refresh real quick. Let's see. Alright, we've got an Astral Radiance and a Scarlet Violet. Saving the codes. Can do. Let's see. I guess I gotta actually open. Where are my scissors? I don't know. I don't know where my scissors are. All I have is an X-Acto knife, I guess. This works, though. Sometimes better than scissors. Alrighty. There we go. It's 85. 85 for a potato blazer. It's 85. Let me see, where is my Astral Radiance? No, that's Lost Origin. What is Astral, the one over here? Oh, that's Sun and Moon. Okay, let me look through my little box. Everything got scrambled while I was moving things. Let's see. I'm gonna play this silly game where I try to figure out where the Astral Radiance is. Oh, maybe that was it. I think I either I put it in my closet, or it was one of the things that's in a sealed product that I need to open. So let me just sneak over here. One moment while I knock stuff over. I will be right back. Let me just go to my be right back thing. I'll be back. Thank goodness, sorry that took so long. Like I said, things are kind of a mess. We're navigating them very chaotically, but I found what I was looking for, so let me just quickly get the packs out. Let's see. Maybe. Oh, let me take them out. Let's see, there we are. That was unnecessarily difficult, but we did it. We got it. Okie dokie. Let's finally get these open for you, Skip. Sorry for making you wait so long. Yes, we are going for that beat drill. Yeah, so for the card plus shipping, that brings you to 72, I think. Yes. April Fools, no Astral. Fortunately, no, we do in fact have Astral. Alright, Scarlet Violet. Let's see what our first pack of the night has. We got Katie Breloom and a Toxicroak EX. Not too bad, other than the part where you guys can't see it because I moved the camera. Let me grab a sleeve for that. So I say that's a pretty solid start. And then let's see what we've got out of this next one. Come on, we just put a feature. We got Gallade, and behind it, a Glaceon. At least the Glaceon's cute. It's not quite a feature. But there we are. We'll go ahead and get those added into your stack. Also, good news, you guys. While I was moving things, I finally found my sticky notes, so that's pretty sweet. See, and we do still have a stack for you, so we'll get those just added right in there. Perfect. Alrighty. That is all set and good to go. Let me... you only want big hits. Okay, let me see. I think this one... Yes. So this is what we've got for you, Blazer. I think this is stuff from, like, Pack Battle. Yeah, we got you. And Alessa Sparkle is the, main one in there. I don't know what all of this constitutes big hits. Does that mean, like, just the Alessa? Or, like, do we want, like, all the Galarian Gallery stuff? Only took a desk to find. What's sad is that that's literally what it took. Yeah, you're not wrong. Yep, that is very, very accurate. Yeah. That's all it took. Just one desk falling apart. Man, what a struggle. All right, let me see what. Alright, so orders. I'm checking orders. You have any celebrations? I think I sold the last of my celebrations a couple weeks ago, so not at the moment, unfortunately. Hopefully before too long I'll be able to find more, but at the moment I am in fact out. Let me see. Freshen orders, maybe. Let's see. I don't believe we've got any more yet, so we can chill. We can chill for a minute. Alright, let me make sure if I've missed anything else. Oh, we're doing a wheel spin. Okay, let me get my wheel up. Those are good. Let me send. Want to get that card graded. Hopefully I'll get a nice grade for you. Hopefully. Alright, let's see. Where is my wheel of names? So let's see, what are we putting on the wheel? I'm done paying your taxes. Yes, my mom helped me finish paying taxes a little bit ago. Today's nails are half old nails and half these super cute new ones that are blue and they just have leaves in them. And I don't know, I love it. Alright, let's see. So we're doing will spin for either Scarlet Violet ETB or Booster Box. Ooh, so extra spicy will spin. Alright. How much do you think my shipping will be? We got a not too large of a stack. It's not like super teeny, but not super large. I think 6 should be fine on that. Yeah, 6 should do. And let me finish adding ETB booster box. All right, let me move this so you guys can see the wheel. There we go. All right, here is our little wheel. Give a little double shuffle. There we go, it actually moved. Alright! Are we ready? Are we ready to spin this little wheel? Are you ready, zombie? Let's see what the wheel of names decides. Oh, and I think it is going with an ETB. I'm excited to finally get to see one of the ETBs. Like, I haven't gotten to open them yet, so this should be exciting. Let me get the ETB case opened up. Let's see. Eventually we'll open some booster boxes too. Eventually. Do you want the scarlet one or the violet one, by the way? So I do have both. Oh my goodness, the tape does not want to let me get them. There we are. Well, violet sounds good. Alrighty, there it is. Got that payment in. Let me move the wheel back out of the way. There we go. Alright, let's go. Let's see, where I keep forgetting that I just have an X-Acto, not scissors. Not scissors tonight, just an X-Acto. Hey, welcome Shannon! You know, I'd say I'm doing a lot better than I was earlier this week since I now actually have a streaming setup again. After breaking a camera and a desk within a matter of 2 days, I finally have both a new camera and like a new old desk. It's a table that I used to stream on, but now I'm streaming on again. But it works. I have something to stream on, so we are vibing. Yeah, the desk was pretty wild. Won't lie. Alrighty, let's go ahead and see what we can get for you. I'm so excited to open more of this set. Starting off with a Vanette EX. Not a bad start, except that you can't see it because I keep moving my camera to where you can see. I'm really good at that. It's a talent of mine. Alright, next one. We got Indeedee. So much foils in these new packs. Like, they're very well stocked on foils. Alright, on to the next one. Let's see. We got Squawkbilly, Rotom, and King Gambit. Right, I would like to see some texture, please. It'd be very nice if we got some texture. Just saying. Nope, no texture out of that one either. Alright, come on. We just need a little bit more spice. A little bit more fire. The slow bar is cute, but that's not quite it. That's not quite what we're going for here. We want the good stuff. We want the texture. Ooh, okay, we take those. Got that Pomot. So cute. He's just a silly little baby. Only foils end up foils as in like regular hollow foils or foils as in reverses? Because they're like aren't regular rares anymore. Regular rares are hollow rares. Oh, we got that Arcanine. Okay, we like those. We definitely take a Terra Arcanine. Very classy. And a little bit textured. So we like that. We like that very much. Got 2 more packs to go. This one. Ew. Quabble. Not a fan. Not a fan. Hollow and up. Sounds good. So we will leave out the reverses for you. And to finish off with the pre-mustached crab. What a silly little dude. Alright, let's remove those non-hollow, just the reverses. Let's see. Alright, there we are. Just the shiniest of the shiniest. Pre-mustached crab. And of course, got that gorgeous promo. The promos in here are so pretty. We'll go and get those added to it. You're stuck. Well, let me tidy up the bulk. Juicy. We haven't opened a ton yet, so we haven't seen anything too wild yet tonight. But we're just getting started, so there's plenty of time to pull some fire. Sent for shipping, perfect. I will write a note for myself so we can get that sent out. I currently don't have a printer connected to my computer, so I'll have to get shipping done probably Monday or Tuesday. But I will get you the tracking on that as soon as I can. Found a hoodie. Ooh, I'm intrigued. I'm assuming it must have something to do with frogs. That is my guess. I really do like me some frog stuff. Frogs are just so fun. Alright, you guys, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna open an ETB for myself, cause like I said, I have not opened the one we opened for Zombie was the first ETB I've opened, but now I gotta open one for myself. So let's do it. Plus the promo is so cute. I need like 1 million of all of these promos because I'm kind of obsessed with them. They're just so cute. Alright, let's see what I can get out of my little ETB. Sent it. Okay, I will check on that once we finish my packs. You just want a little bit of sparkly, shiny stuff, maybe? Alright, nothing crazy out of that first one. I'll treat myself at least a little bit. I wanted to open a full booster box, but I'm like, I'm gonna try and practice some self-control. So, just an ETB. Your favorite ETB promo. So that's hard because I like them both for different reasons. Like this one, I like that you can, like that he's, I feel like he just fits so well with the environment. I love that he's just like sleeping on a rock and like it's just this pretty scenery. The other one though, it gives like those like really cool vaporwave vibes. My only complaint is that Miradon isn't really interacting with the background. It's just kind of there in front of everything. So I like them both for slightly different reasons, but I'm obsessed with both of them, and yeah, I really like both of them. Yeah, definitely gonna have to open one of the Violet ETBs at some point so that I can have one of each, at least one of each. Hey, welcome Isaac, how's it going? See, I sent a single card and dice I sold on eBay to another Canadian. The dice made it cost me $20. Ooh, that's rough. That is, ooh, there's an EX. Yeah, shipping stuff is brutal sometimes. And from Canada to Canada. That's insane. $20. wild. You know, it's been a wild week for me, but I am very glad that it is the end of the week and that I finally fixed my stream setup, because I broke my camera last Saturday and then I broke my desk on Monday. So I haven't been able to stream in like a week. Oh, we're finishing off strong. Got a Magnezone EX full art. Finally some texture. I was like, is this UTB just not gonna have anything? But there we go. We got a full art in there. That is better. I mean, technically I do still have 2 more packs. So we can see if we can get just a little bit more fire. Maybe. Not out of this one. Alright, going for that last pack of magic this time. Last pack magic. Don't fail me now! I want a trainer. That would be super cool. Or an illustration rare. I got neither of those things. But you know, I did at least get 1 full art in there, so we accept that. That is acceptable by my standards. Alright, let's set those over there. I guess I'll sleeve up my Great Tusk, aka weird, not Dawn fan, but kinda Dawn fan, and I'm just gonna call it a worse version of Dawn fan. But yeah, there we go. Just a couple little hits in there. I'll add them with the rest of the stuff. And then, let's see, where's my phone? It's over here! Alright, let's see. Let's see this possibly frog-related item. Oh, it's a dino! Oh, that's pretty cute. That's a pretty cute little dino. That's fun. Yeah, I can't say I'm a huge fan of hoodies. I like sweaters, but like when I have the hood on the back, I don't know. I'm not a fan, but it still is very cute. That is for certain. Alright, let me refresh orders real quick. And try not to think about how much I want to open more Scarlet Violet. Some crazy stuff. This is a fuel charge! What? They're like, we're gonna charge you alone for all the fuel that this vehicle is going to take to move this from one area to another. Like, my goodness, I would have just said, no, thank you. I will, no, I'm good. I'm not gonna pay your silly, fuel charge. What is this? Wild. Absolutely goofy. Yeah, I don't know what to think of that, but okay. That's really something. Yeah, no, I do not know how to feel about that. Well, I'm gonna check orders real quick. And just think about how horrible of a price that is, man. Shipping stuff, I mean, it's annoying just about wherever you are, but that's pretty extreme, I'm not gonna lie. $20 just for a little thing. Wild. Also, I just realized I don't know where my juice is. I got some really tasty juice. Maybe it's back here. Oh, I found it. Okay, I'm gonna hurry and grab my juice, and then I will be right back. But I'm thirsty, so I'm gonna get my juice. Alright, I'm back with my juice. I've got strawberry cranberry juice today. It's not as good as the passion fruit juice that I also tried this week, but it's still very tasty. Very good, very nice. Might as well have just driven all the way. Yeah, no, I mean, yeah, it probably would have cost less. The only problem is then you'd have to deal with the like, oh, well, it never said it arrived, so like, cause eBay be weird like that sometimes. On a dino cardigan. Now that sounds more my style. I do like me some cardigans and sweaters. It's good stuff. Yes, I'm dying to open more Scarlet Violet. Help me find some self-control. I just gotta be strong. I just gotta be strong. Alright, let's see this dino cardigan to distract me from wanting to open more product. Oh, that's so cute. Just a silly little dino cardigan. You're just a silly little guy. Just doing silly little dinosaur things. That's funny. Ooh, and there's even other colors. Nice. Very nice. Just silly little dinos. It would match with my dino purse, my little Stegosaurus purse. Good stuff. Very fun stuff. Guys, should I just give in and open a bunch of Scarlet Violet, or should I be strong and not? What do you think? Oh, alright, we've got a distraction for me. Is $4.50 a pack on Scarlet Violet, or let's see, the full booster box is $144, which is the old MSRP. Even though the MSRP went up, I've got these for the old MSRP, so that's cool. At least I think it's cool. See, I want to, but like, I've been making horrible financial decisions all week, so I really shouldn't. But it's tempting. I gotta stop enabling me. My self-control is already dwindling. Alright, let's spin a little wheel. Give a little double shuffle. Alright, zombie, let's see what the wheel chooses this time. Oh, it's gonna be close. It's gonna be close. Looks like the wheel says another ETB. There you go. So it's ETB time. One of these days we're gonna open a full booster box. But for now it looks like tonight is the night of the ETBs. Which, you know, no complaints. ETBs are fun to open too. I just want to open lots of packs because I have an addiction. It's funny, sometimes people will be like you like this, like you have a problem, like this is an addiction. And I'm like, I know. I'm well aware I have a problem and that this is an addiction. I know that. I very much so do. And then they're just like, but still. And I'm like, I'm not gonna stop. Alrighty, so do we want to do the other one this time? Do we want to do a Scarlet, or we just want lots of Violet? That is a question. Scarlet and Violet, and I will move that back out of the way so we can see. All right, which one are we going for? Scarlet, or let's do it. All right, here we are. Grab my little X-Acto knife. Alright, let's see what we got in here. And then I do believe we have another order after this, so we will check on that in a second. Alright, and there is the other promo. Very nice, very nice. And packs. Now let's see what we can get out of these ones. Let's hope maybe this will be a little bit more exciting. New nails, half new nails. I still have half of the old ones. I'm just waiting for the rest of them to fall off, so I can replace them with these cool new ones that are like blue and they have leaves, and I really like the leaves. All right, pack number 1. Nothing too wild. I'm assuming you just want the hollows and better on these as well. See, they are the same attack, so these are the same card, just one looks way cooler. Fun fact. I've been curious about that, but I hadn't had a chance to compare them yet, so I now know they are in fact the same abilities. Alright, on to the next one. Bro. We don't want the reverses. Just the extra shiny stuff. That is the stuff that we want. The extra shiny. And texture! Please, we want some texture! That one did not have the texture. Let's try again. we would like some exciting stuff. I really want to pull somebody a trainer tonight. Oh, okay. Not a trainer, but that is definitely what we like to see. Got that Miraidon secret rare. Alrighty then. That is much more like it. Alright, let's get that into a sleeve. Ooh, that's clean. That is very nice looking. That's so pretty. So pretty. Oh, I mean, don't need that go-go. Very nice. I like how this ETV is going. That is exactly the type of stuff. That's exactly what we like to see. We're doing very well with this one now. Magikarp. I'm so excited for that. The illustration rare Magikarp to come to English. Like, I need that card so bad. It's only a matter of time until it comes to English, and I can hopefully get like 15 of them or more. I don't think I'll ever have enough illustration rare Magikarps, because that card is just amazing. I just love Magikarp. Magikarp is just the best. He is just simply a fact that he is in fact the best. Man, are we gonna get any other hits out of this box? Or is it just gonna be, like, the Miraidon is nice, but it'd be kind of silly if it's just the one. We'll see. We got 2 more packs though. We got 2 more chances to get at least maybe another EX. Nope, not in that one. We got another pre-mustached crab. Now I have like 4 different piles of bulk. I just keep throwing it in different places. Very ineffective way to keep my desk clear. As in, it's not keeping my desk clear. Ooh, and finishing off with a King Gambit. Not bad. We take those. The King Gambit is so cool. That into a sleeve for ya. Alright. I would say that turned out pretty alright. 2 beautiful cards there, plus of course the promo. Man, that gold, I was not ready for that. Very exciting stuff for sure though. Get that added to your stack. Then let me tidy up the bulk. Silly guy. Yes, say silly. Silly little guy. Pricing on the gold, I think it's around a $15 to $20 card currently, or at least last I checked. Let's see. Let's see where it's at now. Check it on TCG player. Ooh, it's like 20 still. Yep. So it's about a $20 card. Definitely a solid pull. It's so pretty. So very pretty. So we like that very much. Alright, and yeah, I mean, a gold is a gold either way. I think it's the best gold in the set, if I'm correct. Yes, it looks like that's the best gold that you can pull. So, very nice. Plus, of course, it's like one of the face Pokemon of the era of all Scarlet Violets. So, we like that. Anyways, we have another order, so I should get to that. Let's see what we've got. Let's see. There we are. Let's see. Oh, I think it accidentally got sent to my old CashApp. I just have to go into my phone to accept stuff on there. Alright, there we go. Okay, should be good now. So let's see, how many packs is that? Is that 5? Yes, 5. That is in fact 5 packs. Let me grab those. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Alright. Let's see what we can get for you out of here, Mr. Smoke. We are ready for some fire. Wait, maybe if I can get the pack open. I'm not too excited to open it. So we could actually open it. Alright, pack number 1. Indeedy. Right, nothing too crazy for the first one. Let's see about pack number 2. I feel like sleeve packs have pretty solid hit rates, so hopefully these don't let us down. We are ready to see some big hits. Next one, King Gambit. Okay. Two no-goes, but we got 3 more. So let's see if we can bring it back with these 3. We just want a little bit of fire. Just a little bit of spice. Nope, not in that one. Okay, we got 2 more tries. 2 more tries to get the good stuff, get the spicy stuff. Oh wow, it's already like a half hour after midnight. I mean, that means I've only been streaming for like an hour, but like, I don't know. I don't like that it's already getting late. I have to sleep. I actually need a lot of sleep. I accidentally got more sleep than I was supposed to this week, which sounds really weird, but like, I wasn't supposed to be getting more than like 4 hours a night most nights this week, but my body just said, no. And so I got a little bit more sleep than that most nights by sleeping through my alarms. Sometimes for like an hour straight, which is kind of concerning. Alright, come on, we need that last bag. Magic! No! Man, those were some brutal bags. Where was the spice? Where was the fire? That was not it. That was not what we were going for. There was like 0 fire. The only fire related thing in there was this guy. And like, he's just an awkward, like slightly grown up fire copycat of Gibble with a sombrero. A fire sombrero. But I guess there you go. We'll go ahead and get those into a pile for you. Let's see. There we are. I really should. Yeah, I got Twitter like a long time ago, but I almost never use it. Like, I don't even think I have the app on my phone. I made the account back when like I made like a little meme page on Instagram like several years back, and so I think it was for that, and now it just exists, and like once a year I like randomly put something on there, and that's about it. That's all it really does at this point. Alrighty, got those into a stack for you, and then let me check orders again. We're back to trying to distract me from opening like all of the packs I have, because I accidentally did that with a lot of my Crown Zenith stuff. I just kept opening it, and I was like, huh, maybe I should stop, and then I didn't. I did the opposite of stopping. I just kept opening it, but I had fun. I pulled some fun stuff. Got some of the cards I needed. Now there's only a little bit more stuff that I need from Crown Zenith. I mean, I still need like all of the golds, but I got the Mewtwo, so making progress with that Mewtwo. Let's see, there we go. Trying to like consolidate some of the weird bulk piles. Alrighty, and we are gonna refresh orders. See, I think we'll probably go until like about 1 tonight, so it gives us 33 more minutes. 33 more minutes, and then we will probably wrap it up. I know it's not very long, but I'm just happy that I can finally stream again. It was horrible not having my streaming set up for like a whole week. Do not recommend, but I survived. And I mean, I did do a good bit of streaming for Hilltop, but I don't know, it's just not quite as fun. I mean, in terms of like being fun that I get to open a ton more packs, I do love that. But like, I don't get as much time to just like vibe and talk about silly stuff. And so that's why I like my UFO thing you do. I should do more stuff like that. It performs well and it's fun. The only problem is it takes a really long time, and I usually get distracted, like really distracted when I do it. And so it just turns into like me not accomplishing anything that I was supposed to do for like 4 hours when I had about like 18 hours worth of work that I needed to do in the next 4 hours. So it's very much just a on occasion thing, but one day I will post more makeup art videos. I just don't know when that will be. But one day, one of these days, probably, hopefully, maybe, I guess you'll find out when it happens. Then you'll know. That's how you'll know. Alrighty, I'm a refresh orders again. Laser seems to have just disappeared. I thought he wanted the Miradon, but maybe he doesn't. If he doesn't buy it, I probably just won't sell it later. He seemed really excited about it though, so yeah, I don't know. He said he was gonna send it, he disappeared. I guess his loss. I won't complain about keeping the Miradon. It'll just prevent me from opening more stuff, which is too bad. It's okay. It's fine. I'll survive. I'll survive without opening too much of the set. I still might open a little bit more, but I'm gonna try to have some self-control. Maybe just like a teeny bit. Teeny bit. Just itty bitty. should be good enough. Alrighty, I don't believe we've got any more orders at the moment. Like, what is this weird bulk pile on my desk? Man, yes, I'm really good at making just absolute chaos out of my bulk. And I always appreciate the support. You guys are amazing. Like I've said in the past, without you guys, I definitely wouldn't have been able to continue streaming, continue enjoying streaming this long. Like, I've been streaming for over 2 years now, which is crazy. Like wow. I've been doing this mostly consistently. So see, like this time when I had my setup fall apart, it took me a week to recover. Last time, it took me like 2 months. Remember how last year there were like 2 whole months where I did a total of like 4 streams. It was horrible. But fortunately, it didn't take that long this time. One, because it wasn't quite as extreme of an ordeal, and it was one that I could fix myself. I didn't need help to fix. And then 2, also just because I've become better at adapting and figuring out how to fix stuff, and unlike the previous times I've had issues, I already knew how to disassemble and reassemble my entire PC setup, because I had to get it from over there to over here, and I did it just fine. It's nothing got lost. The router is working. Oh, okay, we got one more order. What's it gonna be? What are we gonna open? Oh, the Metal Raiders. All right, let's do it. Let me whack the camera. We'll remove that from the board. Hey, Pokestar! Welcome! I mean, technically it's the same background, but like in a totally different part of my room. So it's a new rest of the setup. I mean, I guess the closet door is new. That's usually not there. But yeah, I don't know if you saw my video, but my desk broke. Like, in half. Like, just... But, so I had to move back to my old table that was now on the opposite side of my room. The whole ordeal, but, you know, I'm back. It's fixed. I do have a new camera, too, to replace the one that I broke last week. So, we're vibing. Alright, we got a Metal Raiders pack to open. Ooh, my hair getting stuck on there. Let's see. I gotta figure out which box I put the Metal Raiders in. Oh, that's a Pokemon pack. I know I got one more box of stuff, and it must be that one that has the Metal Raiders. Unless it's just squished. Oh, it's just in between the Rebel Clash and Battle Styles. That's where it is. Alright, let's do it. I've been excited to open this. I've been very excited. Let's see what Metal Raiders has in store for us. This is exciting. I don't know that I've ever opened a pack of Metal Raiders before. So, let's go! We got a Dragon Piper, Mystic Horseman, Lava Battle Guard, Harpy Lady Sisters. Alright! We got a Princess and some other random stuff, but we did get a super rare. I don't know how good of a super rare this is, but the fact that we got a super rare, in my opinion, is pretty exciting. So let's go ahead and get that into a sleeve. Now I'm curious, like, Oh my goodness, isn't the quality so much better than my $10 Walmart clearance camera that I used to have? Like, I don't just look like a bunch of pixels. It's crazy. It's crazy how high quality cameras are like actually high quality. You know, who would have thought? It is so nice though. When I first like was getting it set up, I was like, whoa, this is a big difference. Big difference from the yeah, the clearance Walmart one. Huge difference. Alright, let's see. Now if it was the first ad, it'd be like a $60 card. But it looks like it's just a few dollars in unlimited, but I just think it's exciting that we got a foil out of there. Plus we got her, so we'll go ahead and get those added to your stuff. See, there we are. Very nice. One day 4K. You know, my one of my long-term goals is one day I want to get to the point where I've got like actual like official film type equipment, you know? It's gonna be so expensive, but it's gonna be amazing. Hey, welcome, Nancy. How is it going? You know, it's been a wild week, but I finally fixed I finally got a new camera to replace the broken one, and back to my old desk, the one that's not broken, and so very glad to have that figured back out. But it is good to see ya. And oh, there we go. We finally seen Blazer's payment for that Miradon. We'll get that added to your stack. Enjoy your fancy Miradon. Get that in there, and then, like I said earlier, I should be getting stuff shipped out on Monday once I have my printer set back up. I mean, it's not like I can ship anything out this weekend either, since the mail doesn't happen until Monday. But yeah, I will get your tracking to you on Monday, or I mean, I might get it to you on Tuesday, but I'll try and get it shipped out on Monday. The new profile picture. The other day, I was just thinking, I'm like, seals are such an underappreciated animal. Like, they're just so random, and I love it. So I was like, I'm going to draw a seal and have that be my new profile picture. So there you go, profile picture. So yeah, fun times. It was good seeing you. Have a lovely night. Potatoes. Okay, I'll give you a one-time deal. I don't really want to go below 80, but you've been asking for a couple of weeks, and I know I've been MIA all week, so I would do 70, just this once. But that's like lower than I was willing to go, so like this is a take it or leave it kind of deal. You got like 5 minutes to respond, and then time is up. Pokestar's like, ooh, you're not wrong. That is how I feel too. I just also feel bad that I've been gone all week. Like, seriously, the last stream I did was last Saturday, and that stream was so short because my camera broke within like 10 minutes of it starting. For a big potato, I'll do a medium potato, but not quite a big one. If you want a big one, 85, but I'll do a medium one for 70, just this once. Don't think I'm gonna become a pushover for being bribed to eat potatoes. Just this once, I would do a medium one. I'm gonna regret this. I'm gonna regret this, but that's just what I do. I make decisions and then I regret them. That's just how I roll, I guess. Man, I don't even know. I'm gonna just take a drink of my juice and rethink my life choices. Blazer, I don't understand why you keep offering 60 after I've already said that I will not go that low. for like weeks. I even offered you a deal that was significantly lower than my original asking price. I've compromised a lot, but if you don't want to compromise, then like I guess that is your decision. I mean, you've still got 2 minutes. You have 2 minutes left if you want to take the 70 for a medium potato, but like I have compromised $30 from what I said I would do. So if you don't want to compromise 10, then I do not think I will be eating a potato. Which, you know, I'm not going to be too upset about. I will not be too upset about not having to eat another raw potato. My stomach will be grateful. That means I can eat more like Cheez-Its tonight. That sounds good. I want some Cheez-Its. Or I have these like weird little like rice chips. I don't know why, but they're so good. They're very tasty. I don't know. They're like, I used to eat them all the time, and then randomly I found them at the store the other day, and I'm like, whoa, I want these again. And so I got them. I haven't eaten them yet, but I have them. Just a little box, just like chilling over there. Being like, hey, we're weird little rice chips. You know, like rice chips too. Man, I might eat those. Those might be my snack. Or we finally, we ran out of frozen raspberries for a while, so I haven't been eating my middle of the night fruit, but we finally got more, so I can eat middle of the night fruit again. Is it damaged? What does that mean? I'll eat a cut in half. I'll eat half of a potato for 60, if that's what constitutes damage. That's the best you'll get for 60, is a cut in half potato of whatever random size I grab out of the bag of potatoes. That's a damaged potato, basically. Just gotta cut it in half, or like rip it in half, but that sounds difficult to just rip a potato in half, so I don't think I would try that. Like, I mean, maybe if you like really tried, you could maybe rip a potato in half, but that sounds difficult. It sounds kind of difficult. Won't lie. That does not sound super easy. Alright, you guys, I got about 20 minutes left before I gotta wrap up tonight's stream. I would be able to rip more Scarlet Violet, that is true, but I will also have a stomach ache for like the next 24 hours, and that's not very fun. Like I said, I've already compromised like $30+. Like, I don't know why you expect me to compromise even more on something that'll make me feel sick to my stomach for 24 hours. I think I'm being pretty reasonable. Found a frog sweater! Then I gotta have a frog sweater, a frog cardigan, and a frog sweater vest. Cause I definitely also need more frog sweaters. Let's see this. Very cute. He's just a silly little froggy guy. He's just screaming at the world. Sometimes I just want to scream at the world too, little frog. Sometimes I do. You know, sometimes you just want to look up at the world and just scream at it. You're sponsored by Frog. Yes, I approve of Frog sponsoring my stream. I wish I still had a pet frog. Pet frogs are fun. Frogs are fun in general. You guys, actually, I might get to see some frogs. If I don't know for sure yet, but in like a month or two, I'm gonna be visiting my grandparents, and they live like near a stream where like they get a lot of frogs during the right time of year. And so I'm hoping that maybe, just maybe, there will be frogs when I go. I just really want to see a whole bunch of frogs. So I'm gonna have to ask. I'm gonna be like, hey Grandpa, what time of year should I visit to see the frogs? Of course it won't really impact that much of when I actually go, since more than anything it's just like, alright, pick a week where I don't have anything going on at either of my jobs, or like, they get a lot of frogs during the right time of year. And so I'm hoping that maybe, just maybe, there will be frogs when I go. I just really want to see a whole bunch of frogs. So I'm gonna have to ask. I'm gonna be like, hey Grandpa, what time of year should I visit to see the frogs? Of course it won't really impact that much of when I actually go, since more than anything it's just like, alright, pick a week where I don't have anything going on at either of my jobs, or like, they get a lot of frogs during the right time of year. you know, family stuff. I just gotta find time when there's not a ton going on. You guys will like have to miss me for like almost another week, so I can go, so I can go visit. But I will try not to be gone too long. It'll probably be like I'm thinking probably like a Sunday through Thursday type thing. So I'll probably like the Friday, Saturday. Man, as much as I'd love another pet frog, really, I do not have the time to be responsible for such an amazing and magnificent creature. You know? If I had a frog, I'd want to give it all of the time in the world, but I unfortunately don't have all of the time, because I am severely addicted to working 24/7, so... But I guess, like, the frogs that we used to have were pretty self-sufficient. You just had to, like, feed them once or twice a day, and then they just vibed, but... I don't know. I would love if I had, like, a frog that I could, like, put in my hand. Cause like, the aquatic frogs, they're like fish. They just live in their tank. They just exist. But, like, if I had a little frog that I could, like, put in my hand and just vibe and be like, hello, frog. And it just sat there and just, like, looked at me like, what are you? And I'd just be like, hi, little frog. It'd be like, why is it screaming at me? It'd be quite the experience. Frogs are pretty chill. They are typically pretty chill, except for when they randomly decide to scream at the world. But that is, like I said, totally relatable and respectable. Sometimes I want to scream at the world too. Except I don't really like screaming. Hurts my already trashed vocal cords. my voice gets destroyed just by talking each day, so I would rather not scream. But, like, the idea of screaming at the world, at least, that at least is relatable. Alright, you guys, you got about 10 to 15 minutes before we call it a night. So if there's anything else you guys want to grab, now is the time to grab it. Then I will be wrapping up. I will be trying to organize some more of the absolute chaos. And then I might get some sleep. So that'll be cool. I look forward to sleeping. Guys, I'm actually so excited to sleep. Man, like I said, I got more sleep than I was supposed to this week, but at the same time, I still didn't get as much sleep as I should. So I'm very ready to get to sleep a whole bunch tomorrow. It's gonna be amazing. I'm very ready to sleep. It's gonna be fantastic. Until Mondays comes around and I'm like, well, no more sleep for another week. For another week. I do kind of have a frog plush. I have like one of those Squishmallow frogs. So I do have him. He's just over there, just vibing. But yeah, I do have that. It's more like a pillow. Squishmallows make really good pillows. That's what I use mine for. They are pillows. It's great. Alright, let me glance at orders again. Just got a little bit longer. It is nearly time to wrap up for the evening. For the night. It's like, oh, goodness. The Gengar Squishmallow! Who doesn't? Who doesn't need such a glorious thing as a Gengar Squishmallow? It's good stuff. Good stuff. Gengar, like, plushies and things are just amazing. I mean, anything Gengar is amazing. Gengar is just great. The only Gengar I don't love is Mega Gengar. Like, it's just not Gengar, you know? It's just so different. It's not the same, you know? But for the most part, anything Gengar is pretty sweet. It's pretty alright. Pretty groovy, some would even say. Let's see, let me check something on here real quick. Ah, cool. Okay. I just had to check if I had any TCG player orders that I needed to do today, but I don't have anything that has to be done tonight, so, like, as soon as I clean up from stream and, like, get ready for bed, I can just sleep. Isn't that so exciting? Frog playmat! Now that is definitely something I'm gonna have to get one day. I have a lot of nice playmats, but I don't have a frog playmat. Just collecting Poke plushies. Oh, that would definitely be very, very, very difficult to like keep yourself under control with. But man, would it be fun! There are so many amazing Pokemon plush. Like, I think about like all the sitting cuties that they always have on the Pokemon Center. Those things are so cute. Oh, Blizzard's like, I'm looking to do an ETB battle. That would be an exciting way to finish off the night. I won't lie. That would be pretty spicy. You guys got like 10 minutes to get that figured out before I'm gonna have to wrap up. Start with Pikachu plushies. I mean, just the Pikachu. There are a lot of them out there. I think I have like 3 or 4 different Pikachu plushies. I don't even collect plushies. I just somehow have ended up with that many. I think one like I just found and I was like, I can't not buy this, and so I bought it. And then I know I got like one as a gift. And I think I'm not actually sure about the rest, but I do have a little handful of Poke plushies. I have like 2, I think, of the base set starters, like the shiny ones, so those are kind of fun. But see, I'm not like a huge plush person. Like, I think they're delightful, but they're not something I'm as interested in collecting as, you know, actual cards and stuff, but they're pretty cute. They revealed the 151 set. I'm not totally sure what you mean. I need more information, more keywords to understand what we're talking about. Yeah, there really are a lot of just the Pikachu plushies are a ton. There are a ton. They just keep making more. Like, some of them it's like, oh, this one's different just because he's winking with one eye, or this one's different just because his head is turned a different way. Like, but they make so many different ones. Like, I have one where he's holding like a flower. It's so cute. He just uses that as his little flower. My first Yu-Gi-Oh! 25th collection boxes. Ooh, I have heard that those were coming out before too long. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get them, to be honest, but hopefully. It's going down a Mew and Alakazam EX Altar. Ooh, I like the sound of that. Sounds like some very nice stuff. Exciting. Very exciting. You know what's also exciting? Sleep. So I'll give you guys like 3 or 4 more minutes, just in case we have a last second order, but otherwise, y'all, I am tired. It has been a long week. I've been trying to get like as many hours as I can in at Hilltop, since they wanted me there a lot this week with release, and I wasn't there for nearly as much time as I was gonna kind of try for. But at the end of the day, apparently human bodies have limits on how much like work they can do. Like, I don't know why, but I would get like through, I get through like 5 hours at one of my jobs and be like, alright, it's time to go do 5 hours at the other job. No, see, like, I was thinking earlier of making like this kind of like some kind of meme or like meme video about like, alright, I just got home from doing like 10 hours of work. Time to do more work! Cause, you know, that's exactly what I do. I literally get home from like 8 to 10 hours of work and I'm like, it's time for more work! Cause I like working too much. Wait, what are we waiting for? See, my schedule is, it's usually not working like a ton of hours at the same job. It's just working a lot of hours between all my different jobs. I mean, except for like once a week, usually I'll just do like a 12-hour shift at Hilltop. I'll just be there for 12 hours straight. And one time I did like 18 hours straight. Just because I felt like it. And they were like, how are you alive? And I was like, only because I'm immortal. So that was a party. But yeah, I mean, like, a pretty typical schedule. Monday is like my one more chill day each week. I usually like work 4 hours at one job. and then I have like church stuff and family stuff, and then I will maybe do like an hour of TCG player and then stream for like 2 hours. So it's like a total of like 7-ish hours of work on Monday. Then Tuesday, it's more work. Actually, no, Monday I also usually do like an hour and a half at Hilltop, so like 8.5 hours. 8.5 hours on Monday. That's my chill day. But then like Tuesday. Tuesday's kind of a little bit more random what happens, but like I'd say it's pretty typical on a Tuesday to like do about 10 hours between the game store and Hilltop, and then maybe like a 2-hour stream, so like 12 hours. Just casually, because that's just how I roll. But then, you know, Wednesday, I usually like work for 4 hours at the game store, and then play Commander for like an hour or two, and then go to Hilltop for like 3 to 5 hours. So something maybe like 9 hours, I guess, on Wednesdays. So slightly less than the other days. And then Thursdays are usually the days where I spend 12 hours at Hilltop. And sometimes, like this Thursday, before going to Hilltop, I did like an hour of TCG player stuff for them from home, and then we did those 12 hours. And then Friday, I usually go to Hilltop for like an hour and a half to 2 hours. Today, I think I was there for like an hour and a half. And then we did yesterday. You know, yesterday I wasn't there. Today I was there for an hour and a half. Sorry, I'm getting all my days mixed up because this week has been so chaotic. But Friday, I'm usually there for like an hour and a half to 2 hours. And then like 6 hours at the game store. And then sometime like maybe then like an hour on TCG player and then an hour or two for my own stream. So that's some amount of hours. It's like 8. It's like 11 maybe? And then Saturdays, usually like hour and a half at one place, 6 hours at the other, so it's like 7.5 there, then usually like an hour to 2 hour stream. So you know, like maybe just under 10 hours a day. And that's about how I work. Do I need to do this much work? No, not really, but I will keep continuing to do this much work, so. How much to rant on the new cards? Oh my goodness. They kind of, the quality control, I did not know that it could get worse, but it has gotten worse. I've most absolutely seen so many good cards with those like little like the bumps and whatnot in like the top, and I'm just like, how could you do this, Pokemon Company? How could you do this to us? It's rough. It is very rough. It's gonna be a lot harder to get high grades on cards now. Like, it's crazy. It's wild. Well, you guys, I'm gonna check orders one last time, but I think I am about ready to wrap up. Oh, it is good to stay busy. I do like to stay busy. That's why I do. That's why I stay busy. I like it. I like to feel very productive. How did your gold look? Oh, let's see. I think it looked pretty alright, but we can take a closer look at it. Let's see. Alright, so yeah, it looks like it's good. I'm not seeing any marks on the top. There's like maybe 1 or 2 little whitening spots on like the bottom corners, but like definitely not extreme. Oh, you want me to rant? You want to bribe me to rant? I see. Ranting takes a lot of energy, though. Ranting is exhausting. I don't know. Make me an offer. Make me an offer. How much do you want to offer for me to rant before I go and like fall asleep? It's about time for me to end. Yeah, I guess make an offer. Worst thing I could do is say no and then immediately end. That'd be kind of brutal. Just be like, nope, goodbye. No yawning. You're gonna have to pay me a lot to make me stop yawning. That comes with a premium fee. of like $80 because it will take a lot of... How long do you want to rant for? How long do you want me to rant for? I don't know. Do we need to come up with like an hourly rate for ranting? So I feel like I could easily, or I guess it wouldn't necessarily be easy, but like I could for sure do like a solid 10-minute rant. But for the right price, I could probably get up to like a 25-minute rant. But more than that would be really difficult because I will probably just like lose my voice and then fall asleep, you know? No yawn challenge is impossible. Body just be like, oh, you're trying not to yawn. Well, we're gonna do the exact opposite. You better start yawning nonstop for the next like 7 minutes. That's usually about how it goes. Yeah, that's about how it goes. I'm gonna take another drink of my juice. It's almost out though! I drink my juice too quickly because I like juice too much. Juice is just wonderful. Story time with Zell. I do like sharing stories. I do that a lot. I try to do that sometimes on Hilltop streams, but then I just constantly get interrupted and I'm like, fine, I guess you guys don't get to hear the end of my story. How many boxes of Scarlet Violet? Like for myself or in general? I mean, for myself, I've opened a single booster box and an ETB. That's all I've opened for myself. But like, 20 minutes for $20? I do 20 minutes for $27. But not 20, because ranting takes a lot of energy. I find ranting to be very tiring. It's like, you know, I don't know, it's a lot of work to rant. I'm usually not a very angry person, so it takes a lot to like channel and find the inner anger. I mean, unless we're talking about PayPal, then it's slightly easier, but still like 25. Fine, okay, 20 minutes for 25. I can do that, I guess. I guess I can do that. Let me just take a deep breath, get some lip gloss, mentally prepare. With streams you do, how many boxes you open? During Hilltop streams, I've maybe gone, I guess I've opened like a lot of sleeved packs, but I would say in terms of like full booster boxes, maybe 2 or 3, and then like a 1 to 200 very rough like sleeved packs. But I've opened a decent bit, but not like a super huge amount. Not yet, at least. I'm sure it's only a matter of time. Frog and dino nails. I mean, I did have frog nails before. I custom made them. It was quite the endeavor, but like it was so worth it. I don't know that I've ever done dinosaur nails. Not one that I have had the chance to do yet, but I don't like have time to do anything with my nails anymore. I just barely have enough time to glue them to my fingers, and that is about it. That is about the extent of the time that I have for my nails, is just gluing them onto my fingers. Dino Fight Night. Oh, the memories. Oh, the memories. Those were good times. Dino Fight Night was a very good time. I've pulled, let's see, I've pulled the regular full art Miriam for someone, but I haven't pulled the alt, at least on English yet. I did pull some of the Japanese alt Miriam a couple weeks ago, but I've not pulled the English alt. Not yet, at least. Not yet. It's just a matter of time until I do. One day, I will. One day. Found frog nails. I don't know if they could be as cool as my frog nails that I made, but I can appreciate any frog nails. I do appreciate frog nails. Alright, so Blazer, Is the rant happening, or can I go to sleep? I need an answer. I need an answer as to whether or not I need to prepare myself for 20 minutes of ranting or not. You got like 2 minutes to respond, or I'm just going to bed. Oh, see, yeah, I've actually seen those ones before. I almost got them once, but then I was like, nah, I'm gonna buy bulk nails because then it's cheaper, but they are very cute little silly frogs. Little silly guys. Adorable. One day, you guys, one day I will have time to do custom nails like that again. And by one day, I mean if I ever somehow have the mental willpower to quit one of my jobs, which I probably won't, at least not anytime soon. See, like, one of my jobs, I'm kind of hesitant about how long I'm going to stay there. Not, like, in the immediate future, but just in general, because, like, already, like, the game shop that I work at, when I started working there, one of the people that I was working with was a friend of mine, and we became, like, best friends, and then they left, like, less than 6 months after I started working there, and then now my manager that I'm friends with is starting to look into leaving and getting a different job, and I'm like, well, if you leave too, then I don't see much appeal for me to stay here as well. Other than probably, like, the owner being like, please don't leave, and then I'll be like, well, then give me more money, and then them being like, oh, I don't really want to do that, and I'll be like, well, your loss. Custom nail stream. No, see, that sounds fun, but it would not be as fun as it sounds. It'd be a lot of me just, like, silently sitting there, like, trying to do teeny little brush strokes, and then, like, knocking something over and spending 15 minutes cleaning it up. That's about how that would go. See, when I make my little shorts of making nails, it looks so clean and simple and straightforward. But that's usually about 30 seconds of what took me 7 hours to do. Man, how did I used to have 7 extra hours throughout a week to do my nails? That's because I didn't have as many jobs. The problem started when I decided to start working for Hilltop. Anything else for your setup you want to upgrade? I mean, right now, everything else is working pretty well. There are always things that I could upgrade, but I would rather invest in, like, more boxes to open than upgrades, you know? Like, I would love to get another monitor, but I could also spend that much money on another booster box, you know? So I'm mostly more interested in opening packs right now. I'm still so tempted to open a booster box. I'm so tempted. Let's see, which means I'm pretty much still at my job because I'm a worker. Yeah, like, the reason I got the job in the first place was I had zero intentions of ever joining, like, the regular workforce and stuff. And so, like, the only reason I decided to work there was because I liked the vibes and the people that worked there, and I got along with them. And I was like, you know, why not? Like, this will just be for fun, and that's why I started working there. Of course, it ended up becoming, you know, a bigger thing than just a side for fun, whatever, but I continued doing it and becoming a bigger part because I enjoyed the people that I was around. I mean, like, basically all of my friends in real life are just people that I've met there. People that I play Magic with or coworkers, but yeah, one of my best friend already left, and now the manager is, like, thinking about leaving. And I'm like, well, if you leave, then I don't know what's really keeping me here. I mean, like, there are a few little things I like, but at the end of the day, I still have horrible social anxiety that makes me just dread having to deal with customers. Like, it doesn't matter if the customer is just gonna be like, hey, can I buy 2 packs? And I'll be like, yeah, you know, this much, run the card, and then they leave. It will not change the fact that I will feel immense anxiety about that every single time it happens. But I keep working there because I like the vibes. I'm like, okay, I'll just suffer a little bit so that I can enjoy the vibes. But, like, what kind of monitor? See, I just want to get, like, a really big one. I low-key want to get, like a medium-sized TV to just, like, mount on my wall, and then it'll just be, like, my giant computer monitor screen. Because, see, when I was a kid, we had this, it was like one of my parents' old computers. And we didn't have like an extra monitor for it because they just replaced their, like, the computer and used their same monitors. And so we just hooked up an old TV to it. And so we had this huge, like, flat screen TV as a monitor, and it was amazing. And so now I'm like, I kind of want that, you know? Just a little flat screen TV as another monitor. I'm not totally sure how large my monitors are. They're not small by any means. They're pretty decent size, but it doesn't change the fact that there's still so much more that I mean, right now, for my stream, I've got, what, like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like, different windows that are pulled up, and then one of those windows also has, like, 3 other windows on it that are just, you know, different tabs, since there's not enough room to look at all of them at the same time. But, like, so yeah, it'd be kind of cool to have, like, another big one. Plus, like, then I could have that, like, play things in the background while I'm, like, working on TCG Player and things, but still have, like, you know, I don't know. I just want to have so much screen space to do stuff. Never enough. Alright, well, you guys, I think it is about time for me to rant as soon as Blazer gets back to an ultra-wide. So yeah, a large monitor, it's fun. Like I said, I mean, mine are fairly decently sized. They're not small monitors, but I want even bigger ones. For no reason other than just that, like, it'll be nice to have more monitor space and because it's fun. But I'm gonna invest in more boxes of cards to open instead of that. That's more just one of those, like, it would be fun, but it's far from necessary and definitely not my priority. I would rather open more boxes or get more clothes. I've been so tempted to pick up more clothes lately, but then I keep remembering, like, oh yeah, I've been overspending on Pokemon cards, so my clothing budget has gone into cards this month, so no more outfits for, like, a couple more months. But, I mean, I have a lot of decent stuff right now. I still need to make a video of some of my outfits, but I don't even have, like, extra time to think anymore, let alone time to make, like, the one outfit video I made, I kid you not, it took me, like, 4 or 5 hours to make. And, like, I don't have that kind of free time anymore. I miss those days, but at the same time, I do like having an absurd amount to do. But I will admit, I've kind of been, like, wanting to take more time to do my own stuff. Like, man, I kind of miss just, like, you know, being able to do all my different creative stuff, spending time on my nails, making extra videos, but I'm like, if I want to do that again, I basically just have to quit one of my jobs. Can I see my packs? You mean your stack? Let's see, I think, did I move it over there? I think I put your, one second. Because I know I moved a couple people's stacks over there to get them ready for shipping and stuff, so I might have left it over there. Yeah, yours is like half packed up for shipping, so I can't grab it while I'm on stream, but if you want, I can send you a picture of what you have in there after stream. I'll just need you to message me to remind me, and then I can get you a picture sent before we get it shipped out. I miss the videos. I know. I miss making them. They're a lot of fun, but unfortunately they're also a lot less profitable than just being at my job for 4 hours. But they were fun. Alright, let's see. Liz is back. Alright, I guess. Okay, let me get a timer ready. Let me take some deep breaths. Got 20 minutes of ranting to do. Okay, am I mentally ready? No, but let's, I guess let me get a drink and then we'll begin. We'll begin my 20-minute rant. With some tasty juice. Okay. Are you ready for this? Are you ready? Alright, let me like make this a little bit bigger. Whoa! Now I'm clear and taking up most of the screen. How crazy! Okay. If you can't tell, I'm still not mentally ready, but I guess we're going for it! Let me just start that timer. Alright, so, to start. Pokemon decided to be like all the other TCGs and increase their prices, which obviously makes a lot of people upset. I constantly see it like at all of my jobs. People are like, oh, wait, why is that so much more than normal? And I'm like, well, let me share some fantastic news. By fantastic, I mean horrible news. Pokemon Company decided to increase their pack prices. And not just increase them, but increase them by 50 cents, which is increased by an eighth of what they originally were, if I'm correct in my math. Something like that. But either way, a decent bit. It increased the MSRP of a booster box from $144 to $162. That's a pretty decent difference. It obviously is making it a lot less affordable, you know? Previously, you could buy, like, you know, 3 booster boxes for, what, like, I mean, depending on the box, if you're able to get them at lower prices, I would say 3 booster boxes you could get for maybe, like, $3.50. Now you can get about 2 booster boxes for that much. That is a big difference! And so you'd say, okay, well, if they're increasing the prices, what are they doing with the packs to make that more worthwhile? They gave us an extra reverse slot, and they replaced regular rares with holo rares. So there's a little bit more foiling in there. Is the quality of the foiling better, though? No. The quality is pretty mid. It's pretty mid. It's nothing special. It's nothing unique. It's basically the same thing as, like, all of these Japanese holofoils. Like, they just, like, now the cards just look like copycats of the Japanese cards. Or if they're non-holos, they literally just look like World Championship cards. And so you're like, alright, well, I mean, they kind of tried, but, like, what about the cards we actually care about? What about the big hitters? What about the alt arts? Okay, they gave us some beautiful art. That's great. Well, that's a nice start. But then you actually pull that art, and you look, and what do you see? 9 times out of 10, it has, like, a dense whitening, all kinds of just issues with the condition of the card, straight out of the pack. I kid you not, I opened a booster box. Every single hit in one of the booster boxes I went through, all of them had, like, this little bit of, like, flattened part, like, in the seam on the top. And I'm like, quality control? Just, I didn't think it could get worse. I did not think we could get worse than the quality control of all of the wonky centerings and stuff. Like, no. Now they're straight up, these cards are pack fresh cards that all come with, like, little dings in them. Like, excuse me? These are supposed to, like, be packed fresh because I bought them out of a pack that has been safely packaged in a booster box that's been safely packaged in a case. Why is it coming out of the box messed up? Like, what is this? Like, quality control? No, apparently not. They're just like, let's give them, like, one extra reverse, because that's what we want. We want another reverse. We don't want, like, our expensive cards to be in good condition. No. We need another reverse slot. Like, not really. No, I think we are good. I think we're fine with you know, good conditioned hits instead of more reverses. But no, apparently not. And that makes me think the ETBs too. And I know this is supposed to primarily be a rant about, like, the condition of the hits, but I feel like just kind of looking at the condition and the quality of stuff overall as a whole is pretty reasonable, and obviously there are a lot of issues. Another thing that bothers me, ETBs. They've gone up $10 in price. They've gone up 25%. 25% increase. And what have they done to make up for that? They added 1 pack and a promo card, which, cool, yeah, you know. Cost them almost nothing to add a promo card because, yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, TCG is just kind of like, are selling us cardboard with shiny stuff on it for a lot of money, but, okay, so $10 increase, we get 1 more pack that's just randomized and then a promo. Alright, well, can you at least make the other contents of the ETB better quality. Like, can we get the good sleeves back? No, we cannot. You're gonna have to pay $10 more to get one of these bad boys, and the sleeves are still gonna be trash. They're gonna be absolutely unusable in terms of, like, actually playing those sleeves. You cannot play with the sleeves that they have in ETBs. I've tried to use them for Magic the Gathering decks. The back literally peels off of the sleeves, the corners split, like, they are literal garbage. And so if you're gonna make us pay $10 more for these ETBs, can you at least give us, like, higher quality stuff in them? No. You're gonna make the box a little shinier and the dividers shinier. I don't care what condition I don't care about the dividers. I want some sleeves that I can put my cards in and they'll actually look nice. But now, not only am I getting trash sleeves, but I'm also opening my packs in an ETB and getting cards that come pre-dinged up. Like, it looks like some kid, like, threw this across the room. No, that's why I don't buy cards from kids. That's why I get cards packed fresh. But now I can't trust that. I can't trust packed fresh. Someone could be selling something, say, yeah, this is packed fresh. I pulled this and put it directly into a sleeve. Does not matter. It could be packed fresh and it could look like kind of trash. Because, like these legitimate, like, all the whitening, like, some of these cards are coming light played out of the packs. Which, of course, you know, occasionally that's something that's just understandable to happen. But this is happening constantly. Like, every pack out of a case, every hit is like this. And that's the thing that really bothers me, is it's the hits more than anything that have these, like, whitening issues. I'm seeing a lot of the, you know, regulars, commons, uncommons, a lot of the reverses, even some of the regular holos are fine. But the ones I'm seeing that whitening on the most are the really expensive cards. Like, like I said, I pulled a Miriam Full Art for someone. It had really bad whitening on top. So I was like, I can't say that this card looks gradable or near mint, because it's not. It's got that nice, like, it had like 2 separate little parts of the card where you could see it was kind of like squished in. I'm like, okay, so pack fresh card, one of the chase cards in the set, and it's coming out of the pack with all this whitening. The sounding on the front was actually, like, spot on. I was like, wow, if it wasn't for this stupid whitening, like, this card could have great PSA potential, but because of that whitening, it's not worth grading anymore. It's just a kind of a waste. All this card is good for is, you know, trying to find a sleeve that will hide that it's messed up and then just displaying it there. Like, no grading potential. And of course, not everybody cares about that grading potential, but a lot of people do. And a lot of people also just want cards to not be messed up when they get them. Like, I feel like that's a pretty reasonable thing to want and expect. Like, I've seen similar stuff with Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Like, some of the sets that have come out recently, there'll be sets where, like, every single card from every single pack in an entire case has a little bit of whitening on the top. But at least usually it's more prevalent in, like, the commons and stuff in the pack, and not the foils and the rares and the hits. And sometimes it's the foils and the rares and the hits, but, like, with these Pokemon cards, the vast majority of the time, it's just the good stuff. It's just the good stuff that's messed up. And I'm like, what is Pokemon Company doing that this is such a, like, everybody's seeing it. It's happening in more packs than it's not. Like, what? If, like, you know, at the end of the day, I can get over the sleeves. You know, if it was commons and uncommons that were a little dinged up, I'd be like, you know, that's kind of weird, but whatever. But no, it's the expensive stuff. It's the stuff that people want to have looking nice. That's not looking nice. And, you know, sometimes that's not going to impact the value a ton on a lot of these cards. They're going to maintain value even if they're in light play condition. But that doesn't change the fact that we're basically getting something that looks like a used product from a brand new sealed thing. I would sure hope that when I buy brand new sealed things that the stuff inside of them are brand new. That's like the point. That's why I buy stuff, you know, that's sealed. That's why I like getting sealed product. Because then the cards aren't used. But these cards, a lot of these cards are coming out of the packs in worse conditions than cards that I have bought from people that own them before me. Like, I have cards I literally have bought from children in better condition than the cards coming fresh out of these packs. Like, okay, so apparently children can take better care of expensive cards than Pokemon Company themselves. But see, the thing, children, they don't have that much money, they don't have that much resources, it's just whatever they happen to get from their, like, parents or friends. Pokemon Company is a huge, very, very rich company that's been around for longer than I have. And so if anybody should be able to spare a little bit of expense to take care of the stuff they're selling, I would say it's Pokemon Company. Because not only are they very, very successful in their cards that have blown up like crazy in the previous years and are basically just like, they can just print money at this point because of how many people want their cards and how much people will pay for their cards. But I guess they're just like, okay, well, demand is up. Supply is whatever we want it to be. Who cares what the quality is? People just want their cards. Yes, we want our cards, but we would sure appreciate if our cards were actually, you know, in near mint condition when we get them. Like, I don't expect perfect mint condition. That would be great. But I at least expect near mint. But no, they are coming out of packs looking light played. And what can you do about that? You literally cannot do anything about that. You're just, okay, well, there you go. You know, you've got your card, but it looks like it's used. So, enjoy. You have fun with that. Like, it's just, it bothers me. Obviously, it bothers a lot of other people too, and I feel like it's unfair, and it's kind of in a way disrespectful. It's like Pokemon Company telling us that they don't care enough about us. All they want is their money, and as long as we're giving them our money, they don't care if they're giving us mid to low quality on their products. I mean, obviously, like, we've seen issues in packs. I mean, the other day I opened a pack. This pack came out of it like a sleeved pack in a sealed case that came on a whole crate of sealed cases directly from Pokemon Company. Had not been touched. And there was a card that was upside down and backwards in there. There's no way that anybody could have tampered with that pack whatsoever. So Pokemon Company is just, you know, their quality control is so sketchy that they sometimes end up with upside down and backwards cards. And then, you know, also cards with things in them right out the pack. And you're like, all right, is it really that hard? Apparently for them it is. Oh, okay, I see. The reason it's hard is because they're having a hard time finding it within them to care enough about the consumer to make a quality product. They just want our money. As long as we keep buying their stuff, they don't care about what quality is going into these packs. They don't care if they're printing packs that randomly are missing a rare slot, because you better believe I have opened packs that have just had an empty rare slot. Packs that came out of sealed ETBs in a sealed ETB case that came in a sealed crate of ETB cases directly from Pokemon Company. And they just don't have a rare slot hit. Like, I've opened Crown Zenith packs, several. Not just one or two, several packs of Crown Zenith that there has been no rare slot. It's just the reverse, and then there's the code card, and that's it. That's the whole pack. Like, that's not what I paid for. I paid for a pack with 10 cards in it, a reverse slot, and a rare slot. And I'm getting 9 cards and missing one of the most important slots. I will admit, in Crown Zenith, it is one of those situations where, yes, the reverse slot is the best slot. It is the most important. But most sets, it's the rare slot that's most important. And I've opened packs that just have not had anything in that rare slot. Like, I am paying for a complete product, and I am not receiving a complete product. I am paying for a new product. I am not receiving a new product. That's kind of what we're getting from Pokemon. Recently, I've also seen somebody that ordered, I believe they were like a Canadian buyer, and they had gotten something from Pokemon Center, and I don't know if it was a regular Scarlet Violet ETB or the like Pokemon Center one, but it came to them with this corner just absolutely smashed in. Like, this corner was just destroyed. So obviously, they're like, okay, hey, Pokemon Center, you sent me a super damaged product, can I, like, get this returned or refunded? Because this is not what I paid for. I paid for a, you know, a complete new product. And they were like, no, the boxes are just there to, like, protect the packs and shipping, so that shouldn't matter. Excuse me? Excuse me, Pokemon Company? Have you noticed that your game is loved by both players and collectors alike? And you see, the thing is, you have been focusing a lot of the stuff you print towards collectors lately. And so what you're telling me now is that you don't actually care about the collectors? You don't care if you send them damaged products? You don't care if the thing that you sent them is just destroyed in horrible condition? You just like, oh yeah, you know, it's just about the packs. No, that's not what it's about for everyone. It's somebody who cares greatly about their sealed collection. I love having beautiful, nice looking sealed boxes in my collection. And you know what's really disappointing is when you end up with a piece that you bought specifically for your sealed collection and it arrives looking like trash. Like in the past, I bought an Astral Radiance ETB. This was one of those situations where it wasn't so much like Pokemon's fault. But I bought it from a store. You know, I was expecting like a brand new nice looking ETB. I bought a few other things too, so it's not like I like expected. It's not like I buy Pokemon product and like, you know, inspect to make sure it looks perfect, because I assume if I'm buying this from a store, it's gonna be in, you know, at least pretty solid near mint condition. Maybe there's like a little rip in plastic. No, I get home and this Astral Radiance ETB literally has a piece of tape holding some of the plastic together. That's not what I did not pay for. An ETB that has plastic being held together by a piece of tape. No, I paid for a sealed ETB that would look nice on display, even if the plastic wasn't perfect. I would have been okay if it was just a rip in the plastic, but no, there's literally a piece of tape on top of it. And I'm like, okay, well thanks, you just ruined the piece that I bought for my silk collection because I decided to be nice and sell my ETB of the set to a friend that really wanted to complete their collection, and I was like, okay, I will go find a new ETB for myself. And that was the only ETB I could find. I found one that looked like garbage. And so it's one thing when your local store is selling you a messed up product, but if the literal company that is making the product sends you directly from their factories a not just like minorly messed up, taped over, or slightly like beat up product, but no, literally having the corner just smashed in and saying, yeah, you need to deal with it. Like, how unprofessional and completely absurd is that? Especially on these products that they paid a huge premium for in order to get it to their location, to pay all the taxes and fees and all of that, and for good shipping, and they received a not really brand new product. They received a trashed product. And like, in the past, I've dealt with like Wizards of the Coast having errors in their stuff. Like, I once opened a box. It was a commander deck, and it was supposed to have like a miniature like collector pack in it. And so I open it and there's no collector pack. I actually opened it on camera even, and there was no collector pack. And I was so upset because, like, I mean, like, of course it wasn't the main reason I bought the deck, but I was excited to open that too. I was like, that's why I wanted to open it on camera. I was like, I want to show you guys my deck, but I also want to show you how fun these little packs are, and there wasn't one in there. You know, I go on Wizards of the Coast website, I reach out to their, like, you know, their help section. Within, like, you know, fairly quickly, they're like, yeah, we'll get this fixed. They sent me, like, directly to my house, they sent me the little pack that was missing. And I do have some minor issues with the way they went about it, because they just put it they just threw it in a white envelope, didn't even like put anything rigid in there, kind of sketchy. But they were like, okay, yeah, this is legit, we see that we messed up, we will send you the right thing, we will make up for our mistake. And Pokemon Company out here like, yeah, we don't care, deal with it, that's your problem, not ours. Like, is it really that hard, Pokemon Company? Is it really that hard to admit that you sent somebody a bad product and, you know, fix it? It's not gonna cost you that much. I can imagine that the, what you have to pay to print and ship these things is a lot lower than what you make us pay. So it really should not be that hard to simply replace a trashed product. Or, you know, not trashed products in the first place. So long story short, Pokemon Company, like, I guess you just don't care about us anymore? You just want our money? I mean, I get a lot of companies are that way, but this is kind of ridiculous. All right, and that's the end of my rant. Hope you enjoyed. I feel some of my anger appeased, but yeah, Pokemon Company done disappointing us. Yeah. All right, well, let me catch up in the chat. See how much you guys liked my rant. I feel like this must be so confusing for people that, like, it just showed up in the middle. Scarlet value boxes are heavily mapped. I haven't heard about that yet, but fortunately, I've made it like a... I typically try to shuffle any box I open that I'm selling single packs out of, whether for myself, like my own stream, or for either of my jobs. It's kind of like a rule. So at least I do that, but that is really frustrating because mappable products, one, there are a lot of ways that retailers that decide to be dishonest could take advantage of that. There's also a way that consumers can take advantage of retailers, you know? And people can be like, they watch them open the box. If the employee, like, opening the box to get the packs out doesn't know this, they can say, okay, I want the, let me, these are the packs that, like, I feel good about, like, you know, how, and yeah, they're kind of, not a good thing. Yu-Gi-Oh boxes are incredibly mappable, and it's not a good thing. It is a problem that people most absolutely take advantage of. And yeah, so it is kind of rough. Kind of rough. Alright, let me. Children can be responsible. Yeah, apparently sometimes they can be more responsible than Pokemon Company. Sometimes not, though. I do have a lot of kids come in and it's like they have like this bent in half altar, and I'm just like, what did you do to that altar? And they're like, how much is this worth? And I'm like, well, this is worth about $4 in its current condition, but if you had kept it in good condition, it would be like $50. And then they're just like, what? And their parents are like, I told you! And I'm just like, you should listen to your parents, kids. So that's fun. That's fun. See what let's see. What else have I missed? The Eric held out. Yeah. Like I said, it's very important. I always try to mix stuff up when I open it, because obviously in all of my jobs that is something that is a concern for both buyers and sellers. So we try and be careful with that. We like to be very careful. Let's see. It's heavily mapped. Yeah, that's pretty cringe, to be honest. Like, Pokemon Company, you're literally putting like no effort into this. You just literally just okay. Thanks Pokemon Company. Thanks for not caring about us. I appreciate it. My goodness. But the codes in the box are what? The hits are on the left. The codes is that's so weird. That's so weird. Booster boxes. Well, I mean, at least other products, but like that's like the main kind of product. So yeah, it's only in booster boxes. I mean, I would certainly be interested to see it, and then like maybe cry about it because it's really obnoxious. Yeah, hopefully they fix it. Hopefully they decide not to let their products remain so mappable, but yeah, I don't know. I at this point do not have much faith in them to fix issues with stuff, because I mean, like, after all of the like the alt arts with centering so bad that you can see like a piece of the card that was printed above or below it, and they're just like, okay, whatever. After that, it's kind of difficult to be particularly hopeful that they'll do much about it. Yeah. Bit of an oof. And all of this for even more than we used to be paying for packs, and we just get to deal with it. Yup. Big oof. Alright, you guys. I'll give you like 5 minutes to see if you want to do a battle with Blazer or anything else, but otherwise, I was gonna end like 40 minutes ago, so I kind of wanna go to bed soon. So if we're not planning on opening something, as much as I'd love to just keep hanging out, I kind of need sleep just a little bit, just a teeny bit, you know. I really need some sleep. I mean, I'll probably sleep most of the day tomorrow. Either way, I just gotta wake up for church for a little bit, and then I can go back to sleep. And by then I can go back to sleep, I mean then I'm gonna sit around and just like be like, why can't I sleep? Because I'm really bad at napping during the day. And then eventually I'll go to sleep, or I'll be like, okay, I'll at least go to bed early. And then it'll be like 3 a.m. and I'll be like, what happened? Why didn't I sleep? That's usually how it goes. But I'll try to get some sleep. I'll try. Man, why is finding no time to sleep so hard? Oh, I know the answer to that question is because I'm addicted to working 24/7. It's what I do a lot of. But you know, at least technically I will be taking a break later in the next couple months to visit my grandparents. Except I won't actually have time for like doing anything else since I'll just be like doing stuff with them, but I haven't been to their house in like a couple of years. So I'm gonna be more than content to get to spend time with my grandparents. That will be nice, and hopefully maybe see some frogs. I was gonna see anyone. Yeah, thank you for the heads up about the mapping thing though. I do like to be in the know about that kind of stuff, because even though I always take measures to prevent that kind of stuff, being aware that like it is a noticeable issue is definitely important. Little star under your eye. You should try, little frog. Yeah, I'm gonna need to practice my skills to do that, because even with like a fairly fine point eyeliner, it's pretty difficult to draw the little star. But a frog, I mean, one moment. One moment. I will be right back. I will be right back. Alright, I'm back. I'm back. Let me just, let's see. There we go. Okay, it's small again. So let me, yes, this one. So this is my eyeliner. This one's not my thinnest one, but I don't want to waste my best eyeliner. So let me see if this will focus. And then, so like drawing a little star, you know? I gotta move my camera so that I can see and you guys can see. There we go. I think that should be fine. Like I have to like, you know, my hands are really shaky. But I have to like very carefully make like each little point and like connect them. And so it usually like ends up, you know, kind of a thick little star. And so I trying to like make it into like a little frog. I feel like it'll be very difficult to make it even kind of look like a frog. Like, I mean, I can like even just try to like really basic frog. And it's gonna have to be a lot bigger than the star. But we got like some little frog eyes. Some more eyeliner. Oh, and now it's gonna be too thick. It looks like some kind of like little mouse so far. Oh, maybe. Oh, some very large little frog pupils. There's his little nose and his little mouth. I don't know what he looks like, but he's not. He does not look like a frog. He looks like a little dog, like with little floppy ears. I don't even know how to fix this. I guess I can like try to give him some like little frog feet. He looks like a like demented Kirby now. And like some little arms. That does not look like a frog in any way, shape, or form. But there you go. That was my attempt at drawing a frog with eyeliner on my hand. Not even on my face. I feel like I could do something like really simple, like a cat. You know, cats are a lot more simple. See, there's some like cat ears, little eyes. See, look, it's a little cat. That was easy. The frog, no, it just looks like some abomination. It does not look like a frog. The cat at least kind of looks like a cat. I mean, I'm trying to think, like, I mean, I used to do like a little heart. That's what I did before I started doing the star. But I was like, heart, that's too stereotypical. So now I do a star. I do also have one that's like a little moon, but I don't really use it much because it looks a little bit too much like a tear. I don't really want to have one of those on my face. Because then I'll either look like a clown or a murderer, and I don't want to look like either of those things. But yeah, I used to actually have a stamp for the star, but then the stamp broke. Like, it literally, like, snapped in half. So now I just have to draw the star. But yeah, I still have the little moon one, and I do have a heart one, but the heart one's, like, way too, like, wide. Like, it's a really weird-looking heart, and I'm like, I don't know, it's too chunky. Too chunky of a heart, so I just draw my little star. That's my go-to. It's pretty easy. I mean, once for like a magic set release, it was for the Phyrexia All Will Be One. I did like the set symbol for it. Kind of looks like that, but so sometimes I'll do like random things like that, but they have to be relatively simple in order for me to, you know, be able to do them. All right, let's see what this solution is that you. Oh, see, that's like extra fine point. Yeah, that's a lot smaller than these ones. That's a good bit smaller. Definitely a little bit easier to draw shapes with, cause yeah, it's hard to find ones that are really fine point, but then like actually good quality too. But, you know, you can draw like random little squiggly lines and stuff too. I really like the idea of graphic liner, but it's definitely not something that I have a ton of time to play with. But I mean, like, you know, those of you that saw like my little spaceship, that was fun. Could like, you know, we can make little spaceships relatively easily. Just like get some like general little shapes in there. Then like colored in, and then little alien guy. Boop. Beautiful. But yeah, I definitely have fun with my eyeliner, but I don't have as much time to just play with it as I would like. But you know, it's fun. But most days it's just a star. I like this star though because I feel like it's just a little bit different. I don't know anybody else that includes a random star underneath their eye as part of their daily makeup. And I like it that way. I like it being unique. Alright, well you guys, I'm gonna check orders one last time, but I think it is time for me to call it a night and go and get some sleep. I'm so excited. Finally get some sleep. It's gonna be great. And if I get some sleep, I mean probably not go to sleep for like 3 hours, because I'm really bad at falling asleep, but eventually I will sleep. Eventually. Alright, well you guys, I think that is it for tonight. Thank you for some fun and chaos. I should be doing more streams next week than this week now that I've got stuff fixed. So yeah, I will thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time.